Yo, what's up, gamers? Aaron Shack here. Listen. We've been very busy tonight. There has been a lot of things at play here, and you can see my secret camera is right here because we are going to play Flight Simulator 2024 courtesy of our friends over at Microsoft. They sent me a code in order to cover this on the channel. And in the bottom left corner of the horizontal stream, we have the flight control system. This is by Turtle Beach. And then if you're watching the vertical stream, I have it like kind of just below me. And you can see gameplay and the flight control system. And so all the lights are engaged. I plugged everything in. I've mounted it to my desk. You can see here, if I take this panel off, there's actually an Allen wrench in here. And you can just take the Allen wrench and tighten these screws here, which will tighten the little desk mounts on the bottom there. So this thing's fully mounted to the desk. This is absolutely great. But yeah, we've got everything we need here to fly. And I'm just going to show you what it's like. Like, I've done no setup so far, so I just kind of want to see. No, Dude, I already had this on the internal. Oh my god, it's saying it's not on the internal. Okay. Alright, well, let's see if it'll let us move it. Okay. Well, while that goes through, yeah, you can kind of see, like, here's the wheel. I'll move my mic for a second. Yeah, it's pretty cool. So we got options. All right, so yeah, just give it a minute here. It's going to transfer all that over. No, football is trash, dude. Flight Sim 2024 and the Turtle Beach Velocity 1 flight control system is where it's at. Football, it's always going to be there. This, I don't know. We gotta really put this thing through its paces here. And it's got all these gauges here. They're like lit up down here. It tells you landing gear, parking brakes, flaps down, all the different kinds of warnings, you know, autopilot or, you know, things about your engine oil or your fuel. Well, unless Green Bay wins, I guess it doesn't matter, you know. That's really all there is when it comes to sports. It's all about the Packers. Iceman, appreciate that super chat coming in. And now my Xbox is begging me to sort out my storage space. Let me just see. Probably just need to delete one game. Probably not gonna play Fallout 4 anytime soon. Okay. So are we good? Ah, Green Bay. Nice, man. I hope you're doing well, Kong. Begging for the guitar. Yeah, man, we're working on it, man. Slowly but surely, we will raise funds for the guitar. Don't worry, that's still going. Yeah, Patrick Starr is on the Xbox. Yeah, we have that. Or I'm sorry, not on the Xbox, the PC. So yeah, that is. We still have that on the PC, and I want to circle back to that at some point. But today, it's all about Flight Simulator 2024, where we're going to be taking on several different like airplane type jobs, aerial jobs, whether it's, you know, maybe a plane that puts out fires, stunt planes, race planes. You can be like a Coast Guard helicopter. There's all sorts of really cool things. So I can't wait to take to the skies. And I really want to see, how does this thing work out like right out of the box, like because that's the experience we're gonna get right now. Is like, you know, you can there's a whole cable here that you can plug it up to the computer or the Xbox. So it's universal in that sense. It won't work on PlayStation, but it will work where it matters, you know, on these two platforms. And then once again, I showed you the hatch here where the Allen wrench tightens all the screws here. Got that. So we mounted that. The throttle here, you actually screw this stuff on. You just like twist it into place. And there's a bunch of buttons mapped here. And then, of course, we've got triggers, we've got sticks, we got buttons, and then we have ABXY on the actual, I'll show you, on the actual wheel, if I move my mic. Yeah, right where I was pointing. There's just no good way. I hate that my mic has to block everything, but like there was just no good way. I couldn't get the camera as far out as I wanted to. So we're working with it. It's kind of a solution that I've thrown together very quickly. But yeah, this is Flight Simulator 2024. All these blue lights, that's all the lights. Like it lights up once you plug this thing in. So yeah, you have all these buttons and stuff, which I assume will be probably mapped to various things. Okay, it's loading some stuff, so I'm just gonna step away for 1 second. Cause I forgot to grab some water. This is so crazy. Oh my god, I can't wait to do that. I want to be the photographer. Yeah, because they have the whole photo mode thing. Like, you can get out of the plane and walk around. Is anybody else seeing, like, screen tearing, or is that just me? I don't know. Maybe there's some settings we need to work on. Oh no, I don't usually get screen tearing on console. That's odd. Yeah, I didn't know it was gonna do all this. Oh man, I feel kind of stupid. Yeah, I didn't know it was gonna do this whole like it says activating packages. So yeah, it's like shaders or what have you. Why don't we let's take a look. Let me read out some of the stuff about this game that we can look forward to. Okay, so let's see. Explore the world with our largest fleet of aircraft and take simulation to new heights while pursuing your aviation career with Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. Yeah, so you're seeing like all the different careers that we can take on. It says fly with purpose. Launch your aviation career wherever you choose in the world. Gain experience, build your reputation, and complete certifications to gain access to authentic aviation activities ranging from medevac, remote cargo ops, aerial firefighting, search and rescue, and more, all the way to becoming an airline passenger transport pilot. Which, if we do that, I'll get the pilot costume and the hat and everything. Let's see. Set out on a truly global aviation adventure with virtually unlimited missions across the planet. Compete against other pilots in the all-new Challenge League mode, or hone your skills in dozens of activities ranging from exciting rally races and precision landings to low-altitude challenges and more. Fly head-to-head in the iconic Red Bull Air Races and the legendary Reno Air Races, including the new Roswell courses. This is what I'm excited about. Be a world photographer and travel across our beautiful planet to capture awe-inspiring natural vistas. Visit famous landmarks and record these adventures with pictures in your travel book. That's for
screen narration. Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 offers a screen narration option that uses text-to-speech to read the on-screen menus. You can enable this feature here, or at any point from the settings menu.
How do we skip that? Why is this not working? Yeah, it's not letting me select that. Yeah, I don't know. This is weird. This is like your first time setup, and it's like it's not picking up anything. Yeah, it's working. Like, the buttons are working fine all through there, but I'm trying to hit skip right here, and we got nothing. So it's not letting me skip this menu here. I'm gonna have to like get up and plug in like a real controller now. Alright, so far ease of use is not working very well right now. Of first time setup.
Skip. Enable. Skip. Dude, what? Like, this sucks! It's not letting me, like, do anything at all here. Like, nothing. Yeah, like, I'm gonna have to, like... You have to have this plugged in to configure it, because otherwise the game's not gonna detect it. But the moment I need to, like, select a menu item, like, press start here, and it's like, no, we can't do that. So it's clearly working within the Xbox and its menus. Yeah, but it's not working, like, within the game. Yeah. I guess let's make sure that we fly a Cessna, because, I mean, that's all it's set up to fly right now. Nothing. Pushing buttons. Settings. Yeah, I think it's gonna be like fumble around with this for like 20 minutes.
That's gonna be the game. Let's see, it says... let's see. There's an app on Xbox? Oh my god, you have to download an app. Oh no. Okay, I'm just gonna do it from PC to update it. Oh, this is really bad. So it is not... I had a 3-step instruction manual saying that this was, like, you know, set it up, no problem, plug it in, let's go. And now it's like, it's gonna be like a 3-hour thing where it's like, you know, set everything up, now you gotta go in and do firmware updates, and with the way it's like not even detecting the controller on the Xbox, like who knows if that even solves the problem. Alright, so it's in update mode. Yeah, I wanted to get the rudder control, but okay. Oh, I gotta put it in update mode again because it's already forgotten. Okay, update mode. Please use your mouse or controller to navigate. Okay. Use only the blue? It says it's up to date. Okay, it says it's up to date, so... How do I close this app now? It's like, it's full screened on my computer. And there's no... Turtle Beach, you've taken my computer hostage. Like, there's no X button. There's no... That's crazy. They, like, hijacked my system. Alright. Let's try one more thing here. We need to plug it back into the console. Yeah, so far. Alright, I'm gonna try restarting it. This is not going according to plan. Yeah, like you notice it's working really well through the Xbox menus, but once we get in game, it's like, what are we doing here? All of a sudden, it's very confused. Oh my god, it's gotta do the packages again. I would just like an indication that the controller's working. Add-on support? Oh, does that mean you have to download a whole separate... Is that what this is? Add-on support. What is this? Add-on as in my controller? Yeah, it doesn't say what. It just says add-on support. That's really vague. Yeah, these are reviews over the game. Oh, the deer. See, yeah, I want to like land somewhere and see all the wildlife. That seems really cool. That's my little camera right there. I just can't get it out of frame.
Pop-up dialog. Pop-up dialog. Enable screen narration. Pop-up dialog. Enable screen narration.
Dude, it literally...
Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 offers a screen narration option that uses text-to-speech to read the on-screen menu.
Oh, it's not done downloading that thing. Let me close it again. Oh my god, what a nightmare, dude. Okay, it's not even done downloading this stupid little thing. Let's hope that this is what it is. Maybe it's not add-ons as in terms of like DLC, but like add-ons as in like if you're using an external device here, you know, like a flight stick. I don't know. I thought buying or having something like this on console, you wouldn't have to jump through all the hoops you do, because I have flight sticks on PC. And I was hoping this would be easier, because usually on PC it's like you gotta download software, you gotta configure every single button like manually, like there's no like shortcuts and stuff. So I was hoping on console it would be a little better, maybe a little different, but it's looking like it's gonna be pretty rough. This is looking pretty rough. Let's see. I was reading about how you could go to like landmarks, pictures in your travel book, photo challenges, test your creative eye, along with piloting skills while you strive to capture the perfect moment. Enhanced physics system allows 10,000 plus rigid body surfaces that enable simulation of any shape of aircraft. Soft body physics supports cloth, ropes, balloons, and more. Improved ground and water handling further enhance realism. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Talk about flight planning. Yeah, it's just a lot. There's a lot in this game. Okay, it says finishing things up. I'm really hoping that that's what this is. I'm hoping this is a solution to all our problems. Let me I don't know. Like, the controller works fine on the Xbox menu, but like as soon as you get in the game, they're like not compatible at all. Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, so we could do like advertisements. And personal jet flights. You like farming. That looks cool too. I like the idea of being like Coast Guard and like rescue. Yeah, and you got like various types of like cargo deliveries. Putting out fires. I think that'll be fun too.
Pop-up dialogue. Pop-up dialogue.
Nope.
Enable screen narration.
Dude.
Pop-up dialogue. Enable screen narration. Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 offers a screen narration option that uses text-to-speech to read the on-screen menus. You can enable this feature here, or at any point from the settings menu.
Wow, they're saying contact Turtle Beach and Flight Sim support. Apparently there's a lot of people buying this game right now and buying this exact thing. Yeah, it's not working. Check the cables, check for updates, check for firmware. Buttons are mapped correctly. Calibration. Okay, hang on. They said there was an app on the Xbox. Let's try that. This is really stupid. Wait, is it now not working? Okay. Okay, it's just lagging. This is... Oh my god. Okay, so there's supposed to be like a Turtle Beach app, so let me... And now it's going to pull up everything but Turtle Beach. It's going to pull up every, like, Ninja Turtle game. Which control center? There's... Okay. There's a Velocity 1 flight stick. That's not... We're talking about flight control system. No, this is the flight control system. Control Center 2. Dude, why do they have 3 different apps? That's going to be so confusing. I'm probably going to have to download all 3. Yeah, this is, it's not looking good. This might be going back in the box and shipped back. Yeah, all this installing probably just to find out I'm doing the wrong one. Yeah, I'm going to download the Velocity 1 as well. It specifically says this one's for flight stick, but this is not the flight stick. This is the flight control system, which is slightly different. Flight stick is very specifically the joystick thing. So let's see. It's probably going to be the exact same app. Oh, okay. Yeah. It's the same thing we saw on PC. So yeah, you go here, set to firmware update mode, which settings, firmware update mode. It says up to date. Now it says recover. Let's see what recover does. This up or down there, the main menu. What? I mean, it's in update mode. What do you mean? Yeah, it's already in that mode, brother. Dude. It doesn't want to go out of update mode now. Okay, so let's unplug it. Plug it back in. This looks good. It looks really cool. It looks like it's really well made. It's just not working. My apologies, everyone. I thought we were good to go. That's my mistake. I know probably nobody's watching at this point. Okay, so update mode. Okay, it's in update mode. It just keeps saying your device is up to date. Use only the blue USB to USB-C cable when updating firmware. So now what happens is it gets stuck in that firmware mode and it doesn't want to let you. Okay, so you've all seen everything's fully updated. Input mode is set to Xbox. You can do single engine propeller or twin engine jet. You can do training. You can do chronometer, which I'm not even gonna bother with that crap. LEDs, firmware updates. There's a rudder accessory, of course, which I'm not gonna purchase that if this doesn't work. All right, so we'll try exiting. Let's see if doing that helps. Okay, so this app is not necessary. We can delete this one. This is specifically for the flight stick, which we had the flight control system. I don't know. It's working just fine until you try to play the game. So it's working in that sense. Vice manager, driver update. No. Oh, you're having issues, Aviation Watch? Control schemes were all scrambled. Yeah, it's you know, this whole flight control system from Turtle Beach, it's not picking it up once I get in the game. It's I can fumble through Xbox menus with it, but as soon as I get in the game, it's like this thing's just a big dud, just a big plastic brick. And then I went and picked up my controller and plugged it in, messed around. That controller works, but like I need to set this up. So this needs to be plugged in order for the game to recognize it and do the controller setup. And the game does recognize it, but I can't move any of the, you know, I can't move around or push any buttons. Yeah, so let's see here. Let's see if it picks it up this time.
Enable screen narration.
Negative.
Pop-up dialog. Enable screen narration.
Negative.
Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 offers a screen.
I gotta go plug my controller in.
Text to speech to read the on-screen menus. You can enable this feature here, or at any point from the settings menu.
Alright, we might just be playing with the standard controller, we'll see.
Skip.
I'm only gonna give this maybe another 15-20 minutes of screwing around.
Enable, skip.
Skip! Yeah, we'll learn the ropes, because it's been a while since I played. None of these people look like me. What kind kind of character creation is this, man? They all look like the same person. It's all the same guy, over and over. And none of these people... Alright, we gotta... Yeah, we gotta take off these glasses. I need to see my facial definition here. Yeah, what is going on here? This is like... uniforms... Oh my god, he's got bug eyes. He's like intently staring. I don't think my face is that... Yeah, look at those cheeks. Puffy. Dude's having allergic reactions. Wait, is this like old man face? Yeah, that's old man face right there. Nobody looks... There's like nobody that looks even remotely like me. Oh man. I think this like first one up here was like the closest one, but they all have like weird pudgy faces. What's going on here? What is this? Body? Body? Guy needs to tuck his shirt in. What's up? Green Day Flights here. What is this? This doesn't look right. Yeah. No. What's up, bro? Got my man bun here. Oh, God. No, we need some... That's too... Okay. We're in the neighborhood now. Ooh, we got hats? No, I don't have that weird...
Cabin crew, please prepare the cabin for landing.
Cabin crew, doors to arrival and...
Rotate at VR, positive rate. Ladies and gentlemen, we've begun our descent to destination.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking.
Why are these voices? They all sound AI. What's up, J-Star?
Cabin crew, doors to arrival and cross-check.
Cabin crew, doors to arrival and cross-check.
Visual on runway. Pickup zone in sight, guys.
Cabin crew, doors to arrival.
cabin crew, doors to arrival and...
Yo, appreciate the follow.
Visual on runway. Prepare for...
Clear skies ahead, climbing for cruising out.
I don't know. They all sound like really... And there's no facial hair? Like no mustaches? Are we for real right now? Are we doing no mustaches? Like this game's trash if we're not doing mustaches. I could dress like a farmer. Ooh, I like the flight jacket. What's the difference here? These look exactly the same. Yeah, I literally see no difference. Like where? No, I'm not showing up in sweats to my first day at work. Yeah, I guess you gotta... If you're gonna do the brown belt, you're gonna have to wear the brown shoes. Yeah. No, I'm not wearing that with white pants. I am not. No, that's so weird, dude. Color options? Color for what? Oh, the pants. Okay. Oh my god, maybe we can salvage this. Well, but we can't... Yeah, we can't fix the belt. Yeah, see, I can change the color. Yeah, we can't fix the belt. See, brown hair never shows up right in games. I mean, that's the closest we can get. Yeah, I don't know. This guy looks nothing like me, and I have no eye color. Pick. Co-pilot. Co-pilot. Yeah, this guy looks solid. He should have a mustache, though.
ATC, requesting clearance for departure.
Yeah, he's not so bad. He seems like he knows what he's doing. Yeah, it's just not coming together very well. Light interface? Control? Hardware settings? Okay, I'm gonna try one more time. We're gonna plug in the flight control system, but so far it's looking like this is going back in the box. Nope. Nope. Hang on. Are we in? Nope. Nothing. Doesn't work. Oh, look at that. I can press A and it does that. Nothing. We'll move it all. I don't know what to do. It's picking it up. It's saying Velocity Flight 1 or Velocity 1 Flight Xbox. But it's not moving. We've checked firmware updates twice. Turtle Beach software, that's done. Use the flight management display to select input. Xbox is the default mode. I've already checked that. So input mode. It's already on Xbox. Okay, it says launch Microsoft Flight Simulator. Go to Controls Options. Select from one of the 3 Velocity 1 flight control profiles. And it says default, single engine, or twin engine jet. And that says pick an aircraft, pick an airport, get ready to fly. You can't do any of that. You can't. It doesn't work. Profile. Single engine. See if that changes anything. What if we just like... What if we just like launch into a flight and then plug it in? Aerial firefighting. Oh my god, if the observatory is about to burn down, that's looking pretty rough. Oh, like a little medic plane too. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Agricultural. Rescue. Mountain rescue. Skydiving. Oh, okay, that'd be cool. Aerial construction. Cargo transport, super heavy. Remote cargo ops. Charter service. Yeah, none of this is... None of this is working, man. Yeah, it's not working. I'm playing on Xbox, but yeah, it's not really working at all. Choose a start location. Fort Worth. Dude, I don't even know half of these. Grand Prairie. Looks gorgeous. Yeah, this is the airport. Fort Worth, let's go. Man, this sucks. Sure, the game is fine, it just doesn't work with this peripheral. And people are saying it doesn't work with Flight Sim 2020 either. Flight throttle issue. Velocity 1. Yoke. Yeah, there's basically just no one with any solutions.
Hello there. You must be Aaron Shack 64, right?
Why would you call me that? No,
Welcome
okay.
to Fort Worth NAS JRB, Carswell F. I'm Benjamin, the owner of this Aero Club. Here at the club, we provide all the training lessons you need to get started and earn your private pilot license.
Okay, if I plug in my flight control system, would you recognize it?
Then, once you've earned your PPL, you can build up your flight hours and get more experience by taking people out on first flights. But before any of that, let's head outside and take a flight to get...
Sounds good, brother. I'm gonna wait till it's like I'm in the cockpit, and then I'm gonna try switching controllers.
Welcome to the apron. This is where all our flying adventures begin. Why don't you walk around a bit while I finish the pre-flight preparations? Today we will be flying in a Cessna 172 Skyhawk. It's the main trainer airplane in our flight school. Our Cessna's got a glass cockpit and a 180 horsepower engine. Climbs well and is easy to fly. It's one sweet ride. I'm ready if you are, so hop in and buckle up. Let the good times roll.
Let the good times roll. What's up, Tobro Dad? Yeah, none of this works though. I'm using a controller right now. This is all for show. Fucking none of this works.
Welcome aboard.
All
While
right.
you settle in, let's go over our flight plan.
Okay, let me try it.
After taking off, we will climb to 2,100 feet above sea level, and then fly over the airport to enjoy the view. Ready? Why don't you start the engine for us?
Let's see. Press auto start engine. Where's that at?
Perfect. The wind is from 270 degrees direction with a speed of 9 knots, so we'll be taking off from runway 18. Okay, let me taxi to the runway.
I think it's working. It just doesn't work. Like, it only works when you're in game. Maybe. Okay, it says cockpit its external view mode.
That's the fun part. After releasing the brakes and applying full power, we will speed up and take off once we reach 60 knots airspeed. What are you doing? It is very dangerous to walk on the runway. We will be climbing at 75 knots.
That's the get out of the plane button.
Climbing speed for the Cessna Skyhawk. While climbing, we will
I think I turned off the plane. Hang on.
and make 2 turns.
How do I turn it back on?
75 knots, which is the recommended climbing speed for the Cessna Skyhawk. While climbing, we will follow a right-hand traffic pattern and make 2 turns. We haven't even taken off. It's too early to end this flight. Don't worry if it sounds overwhelming. I am here to help.
I am so overwhelmed. How do we
I am here to help.
turn this shit on?
Release the parking brakes, otherwise we're not going anywhere.
I don't know. It says press auto start engine or restart the engines. I don't. There's no indication of what button does what. You're not telling me, bro. Yeah, it doesn't say what button to push though. It doesn't say. Oh no. Okay, it's picking up the wheel now. Okay, that's the engine. Is B7. Probably gonna have to write this crap down. Okay, parking brakes. It hasn't told me. It's saying push the toggle parking brake button. Dude, all these buttons are labeled B3, B5, B7. Okay, that's communications. Okay, I don't know what that is. Nope, that's camera mode. What is the release parking brake button? No, that keyboard's not gonna help there. I don't know if you can see, but bottom left corner I have a flight stick or flight system control apparatus, so it's all about that. And they haven't told me anything yet.
Ready for takeoff? Apply full power to get us moving.
Use throttle lever. Okay. Now we're getting in.
Ready for takeoff? Apply full power to get us moving. You handle the yoke, and I'll take care of the pedals, steering the aircraft on the runway during takeoff. Maintain full power for takeoff, please. Maintain full power for takeoff, please. Maintain full power for takeoff, please.
What do you think I'm doing? Okay, here we go. Alright, we gonna do it?
We have reached 55 knots. Pull the yoke a little bit to lift off. Maintain full power for takeoff, please.
$75 knots. Okay, we gotta go.
Don't pull on the yoke too much or we'll lose speed.
Oh shit!
Keep the nose of the aircraft just
No, it turned all by itself, dude.
Bring us back on track.
No, it twisted and turned all by itself, dude. What the frick? Dude, it is so
climbing attitude and speed. I see you know what you're doing. Keep the nose of aircraft slightly above the horizon to climb safely. Good. Maintain this speed and attitude for now.
Yeah, like, I stalled. It's not even... I didn't touch anything. It was flying on its own. It's flying all on its own. It did its own maneuver. Like, to have spun out like that, I would have had to, like, really pull up crazy. Oh my god. Yeah, it's this controller that's driving me nuts. Okay. Oh, so we're gonna do a turn here? Whoop, whoop. Nope, I'm not ready for that. Just kidding.
Keep climbing and prepare for the next turn.
Dude, what turn? I am. Yeah, you can't have me doing the sharp turns.
You're off course. Let's stay close to the airport today. You're banking too much. Ease up on your yoke movement.
Your mom should ease up on her yoke. Oh. Speaking of which, I don't think I have any like rudder control, because I didn't buy the pedals. So it's probably mapped to like a button. Maybe it's mapped to these triggers? I don't know.
There we are.
No, I'm trying to like
100 feet above sea level and 500 feet above the traffic pattern.
Yeah.
We have safe separation with the other airplanes. Look around, see our airport? Let's fly over it.
Toggle smart camera. Doesn't tell you what button that is. What? Sir? Hey? Sir? Sir? Dude, it is doing some things all by itself. The pedals are another like $180. What do you mean, why didn't I get the pedals? Fuck it. I need money. The pedals almost cost more than this whole thing here. Oh man. I do want them though. It's probably an eventual thing, but I was like, I'm not gonna spend $400. Anyway, thanks to Xbox for sending a code to cover this game on the channel. Appreciate that. It's not the game that's frustrating me. I think it's just the
Excellent. I know that you're busy.
Yeah, what is that doing?
Controlling the plane, but don't forget to enjoy the view.
Yeah, what is that? I don't know what button that is. No. Yeah, it's like it did something all on its own when I pushed a button. It just like, yeah, dude, it's dude, it's not this hard to fly a plane. I've played so many like IRL flight sims and stuff. This controller is all over the place. It needs like some calibration. It should not be that hard. But I also don't know what any of these buttons do on this system.
Great feeling. We'd be glad to see you in our flight school. I hope you enjoyed the flight. Let's head back to the ground now.
No, that sounds like a bad idea. Is that a plane? Yeah. Yeah, it would be nice to have the pedals
I'm
for
glad
sure.
that we flew together today. This might be
Assuming
the
this
first
all
step
works,
in your
though.
pilot's
We haven't
journey. If
confirmed
you
that
want to
this
embark on
works.
it, let's catch up at our headquarters.
The only way I got this to work is by plugging this in once I'm already in a flight. Like,
You seemed comfortable out there. I'm sure you will get your PPL in no time.
see, look, now it's going to be like,
There's a laptop
oh, now
in the
it's
office that
working.
shows all the
Oh,
certification
interesting.
information you'll need for your PPL
So
exam.
now it wants to work all of a sudden. Yeah, I know how to fly Brack. It's not my first time. It's just my first time with this actual flight control system. So this Turtle Beach thing is totally new, and it's you know, as soon as I got to figure out what these buttons are all mapped to. And probably mess with a little bit of, like, I don't know. It felt like some of the buttons or some of the feedback was like doing it all on its own, you know? It was being really weird. It was doing commands that I was not interested in doing. Okay, certification, yeah.
Here you can see all the different certifications you can pass throughout.
No,
your
this
career.
sounds like a bad idea. Definitely don't let me in another
Your first
plane.
step is to work towards your private pilot license.
Yep. Okay, so what do they want me to do? Oh yeah, look at this. Now, okay. Is it working now? No. Yes. No. Okay, it was working for a second, but now it's not. Oh, that's how we're gonna... Yeah, these are all locked, brother. They're all locked, except for whatever's in the center here. Yeah, nothing's working. Pushing all the buttons. Nothing's working. Yeah, I guess you gotta, It just seems like this game is not properly made to handle this controller. Or vice versa. It's like, look, it works very fine in the Xbox menus, but like once you're in the game, all I can do is pan around the menus. Like that doesn't help. Like I can't select anything. So I have to get up, I have to plug in my regular controller, navigate menus, wait till I'm in a plane, then plug this thing back in. Like it's very unintuitive. Yeah, look, as soon as I hovered over it with an actual controller, now it's like, oh, you want to press A?
All the training lessons you'll need to pass the PPL exam are available here. Make sure you're comfortable with these before taking the exam.
Interactions and cameras. Turns, power settings, maneuver. Yeah, I would... Yeah, I like the idea of doing all these tests. And then... Or, not tests. Practice, like training. And then do the exam. Okay, so... Alright, I gotta get up. Yeah, it's really stupid because it literally has an Xbox controller built in, but none of that matters. Because it doesn't work in the game! You can't control anything with this. So stupid. Oh, now we're in third person.
Welcome to Sedona. I'm Captain Jess Molina, and I'll be your instructor.
Cool.
For this lesson, we're going to start on the ground and focus on some basic concepts. Fundamentals every pilot needs to know before hitting the skies. This is your plane, a classic, the Cessna 172.
Love it.
Take a look around it. In the simulator, anytime you want, you can easily switch to cursor mode.
What is cursor mode? Cursor toggle. Like, why can't it just say what button? Flaps. Okay. How hard are we flapping? Okay, okay, yeah, so these triggers and control, okay. Okay, okay.
The cursor is handy for interacting with menus and cockpit controls or instruments. As you can see, activating the cursor also displays the toolbar at the top of the screen. The toolbar is a quick access menu that allows you to control various aspects of the simulation. Try to find and open the controls panel.
None of this shit works, dude. It doesn't work. I can tab over things. It does not matter. Oh my god, it's so stupid. Yep, it doesn't... You can tab over things all you want. Nada. Pause button works. This game is so broken when you're trying to use this. Yikes. It won't let me back into the game. Look, I'm trying to press pause again or A or B to like resume. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Yeah, they just sucked the fun out of this game. Whoa, what's up, TX? You have to assign the switches. There's some things that work, but like most of it doesn't work when you're in the game. Everything works fine if you're on the Xbox like menu. Now I can't even get the game to work with a standard controller. Oh, it was like the Y button or X. Yeah, it doesn't really tell you what buttons do what. HDR10. Oh. Yeah, and pretty much everyone that's like purchased one of these Turtle Beach flight control systems online, they say it doesn't work at all once they get into the game. Like it'll show up under controls here instead of my controller, instead of this gamepad. It'll show up with, you know, something else. Alright, I'm going to try plugging it in again. Alright, so starting up. Yeah, so now it says velocity 1 flight, but you can't exit this menu. Like if you push start or you push B or something, nothing. And none of the controls here, nothing, no response. So you have to plug in the controller. Yeah, I think this thing's probably going to go back to Amazon tomorrow or whatever. This is just a giant paperweight that attaches to my desk. And it crashed now? Yeah, it's plugged in, it's updated, it works specifically with Xbox, but also with PC. I've downloaded the app. I've updated the firmware both through the PC and through the Xbox just to make sure. And I've logged into the app to make sure everything's properly set up. Everything's fine. Buttons are all responsive when you're in like the Xbox dashboard. But as soon as you get in the game, it does not. It knows that this is connected, but it doesn't tell you anything about it. It doesn't say push this button to do this or push this to do that. And then it just becomes a giant brick. You basically can't use it. Until I got it to work once when I was flying an airplane. I had to like plug in my controller to start the mission. Then I had to unplug my controller to, you know, and to plug this in to actually play the mission with this flight control system. and we were able to fly around for a few minutes. Granted, it was kind of janky. It probably needs to be tweaked a little bit. And there's a lot of buttons I still don't know what most of the buttons do. Because, you know, it takes some time. But also the game not working is causing issues as well. Yeah, it's unfortunate. And I don't think I have 2020 installed because it's a big game as well. So I don't know if it's just this game, but everyone that's bought this has been saying it's not working with either flight simulator title. Even though it's literally supposed to, it's like advertised that it does work with it. So I'm gonna use controller for a minute.
You seemed comfortable out there. There's a laptop.
Well, I'm glad I at least remembered we did that first tutorial.
Here you can see all the different... Your first step...
Yep. We were trying so hard to do this. Right. Try to plug it in. Okay. So I was able to start.
I'm Captain Jess Molina, and I'll be your instructor. For this lesson, we're going to start on the ground and focus on some basic concepts. Fundamentals every pilot needs to know before hitting the skies.
It's working because you can see,
the Cessna
yeah, like the rudder's moving.
Take a look around it.
Yeah, pushing in, pulling back on the yoke works fine. External view.
In the simulator, anytime you want, you can easily switch to cursor mode. The cursor is handy for interacting with menus and cockpit controls or instruments. As you can see, activating the cursor also displays the toolbar at the top of the screen. The toolbar is a quick access menu that allows you to control various aspects of the simulation. Try to find and open the controls panel.
Yeah, like it's, and, you know, like it's fine if you can, like, push each one and it would tell me on screen what's happening. And then I could learn, but, like, they're literally labeled B3, B4, B5, B6. And the game is telling me, like, disengage the parking brake. And I'm like, but there's nothing here. Like, there's no, it doesn't say what button that is. If it said, like, press B6 to disengage the parking brake, okay, then we're fine. But it's not doing that. So, okay, so now it's trying to tell me to open the controls panel in the toolbar. But none of this shit works, dude. So it lets me tab around there, but as soon as I try to, like, press A, like, select anything, nothing. Absolute nightmare. Pushing the wrong button now. Okay. So yeah, pressing Y to open cursor mode Dude, look how laggy it is. Could you imagine if I was trying to fly and I needed to like navigate to this menu to make something happen? We'd all be dead. We'd all be dead at this point. Learn about camera and cursor controls. Well, nothing's working, so I guess I'm gonna have to unplug this and plug the controller back in. That's a shame. All right.
The controls panel is a useful reminder of the button layout for the devices you're currently using. Now try to find and open the camera panel in the toolbar.
This was not built. This was not built for what we're doing here. Okay, I found the camera panel. What do you want now? Open the camera panel. Did I not just do that? Like control surfaces? What do you mean by that? Yeah, it says camera right here. Like, I'm pretty sure that's what they mean. Open the camera panel. Or are they talking about this? This camera?
The camera panel allows you to access
oh my god, dude.
modes of the simulation.
What the fuck?
Go ahead and close all the panels for now. In front of you is the yoke, the primary means of controlling the aircraft. In the simulation, you will be controlling the aircraft with your peripherals of choice. So, let's hide the yoke for now.
Doesn't work. I shouldn't have plugged in the fucking system. I'm really tempted to just put this shit back in the box. Yeah. Like, the game's trying to teach me the controls, and I want to learn the controls of this. I want to learn how to fly with that. Toggle the visibility.
Alright, as we've seen, when you want to look around you, it's easy to rotate the camera. But you can also move it freely in a cockpit to get a better view of anything you want to see.
Yeah, I haven't found any solutions, though. Have you, Turbo Dad? I was looking earlier. Yeah, nothing so far. So I think it's probably safe just to return this thing, because that's not happening. Learn about the camera modes.
Now, reset the camera to its original position. Alright, that covers all the main camera functions available.
Something the devs would have to fix.
Try to familiarize yourself with them a bit more, then reset the camera to its original position whenever you're done. Great.
Yeah, because it's weird, because it'll show up when you're playing, or when you're in the settings. It'll recognize the name of this. It'll say, like, Turtle Beach Flight Control System. And you can't do anything. You can't press any buttons or anything. Alright, let's try to finish training, and we'll just use a regular controller tonight. Well, I know where the throttle is. I have that right here. Yeah, this is the throttle, this black one right here. So, yeah, you can push, and then you can open, like so. Yeah, aced it, dude. It only took me like an hour. Fuck. Oh my god, dude. I mean, thanks to Xbox for the game, but if it's looking like the game needs fixes in order for this equipment to be used, I don't know how to feel. I don't want to let the, like, return policy run out on this. Like, I don't want to keep it more than a few days or a month or something.
Let's get you familiar with the aircraft, a Cessna 172, and a few commands to navigate it through the skies.
Okay.
In front of you is the yoke.
No way! Really?
The yoke is like a steering wheel, more or less.
No way.
Turn it left or right to control the ailerons and bank the aircraft into turns. Look at the trailing edge of the wings while turning the yoke to see the effect on the ailerons. Okay.
Oh yeah, I moved them.
Now, the difference between the yoke and a steering wheel.
Oh my god, she's in here with me.
On the yoke. This controls the elevator at the back of the aircraft to make it climb or descend. Look at the horizontal stabilizer while you pull on the yoke. You can see how it affects the elevator.
Look at the horizontal tail. Okay, okay.
Nice.
Yeah, you can see it moving. Okay.
Down at your feet are the rudder pedals. They steer the aircraft when you're on the ground. The upper part of the pedals also control your brakes. In the air, they control the rudder at the end of the vertical stabilizer to yaw the aircraft. This is mostly for small corrections. For coordinating turns or compensating for a plane's tendency to pull left during takeoffs and climbs.
Right.
Look at the vertical tail while operating the pedals to see the effect on the rudder. Great. Last but not least, the throttle is located near the center of the cockpit. Pushing forward will increase power. Pulling back will decrease power. First, look at the throttle and select it. Keep it selected and push it forward to increase power.
Oh yeah, push it in. Oof, hold it all the way out.
Power is increased.
Ooh,
now pull
yeah.
it back to decrease power.
Oh, I'm decreasing that power, yeah. Wait, I mean, did I do it? I did before.
Power is decreased. Okay. Now we'll do the same without focusing on it. Deselect the throttle.
Yeah, I'm not looking at it.
Look away from the throttle.
Look away.
And increase power.
How do I look away? Hold A to release throttle?
Set your throttle to idle. Excellent. When the engine is on, you'll be able to see the power change on your RPM indicator. You will find it on your PFD screen in the top left corner.
Look at the RPM.
This tells you how fast the engine is spinning in hundreds of revolutions per minute. Next, take a look at your current speed on the airspeed indicator. It's on the left on your PFD screen. It measures the speed in knots.
Yep.
To check your altitude, look to the altimeter. It's on the right on your PFD screen.
I didn't realize I had to actually move the cursor to look at.
Have integrated screens with all this information. A lot of them rely on analog instruments.
Yep. That's for real.
You can find the analog versions of the airspeed indicator and the altimeter just above the throttle.
Yep.
They are respectively on the left and right.
There they are.
The analog altimeter has 3 hands similar to a clock. The long, thick pointer indicates 100-foot intervals. The short, thick one is 1,000-foot intervals. And the long, thin one counts 10,000-foot intervals. That's all for today. Next time, we'll see how it feels in the air.
Aced it. Could you imagine having no mustache, though, and flying a plane? Honestly, who does that? I'll just pretend to use this when I'm flying. Have the controller down here. All right. The basics of attitude management. Yeah, bro, you gotta manage that attitude, brother. All right, okay. Attitude refers to the aircraft's nose position relative to the horizon, be it through pitch or roll. In the image to the right, the lines represent the horizon's position when ascending or descending. Yeah, I'm familiar with that. I just wanted to learn to fly with this thing. I wanted to learn the controls on that. I've played 100 games with controllers where I fly airplanes. And I've played flight simulator games with a controller. I don't want to. Okay. Alright, so what do they want to teach us now?
To help demonstrate pitch, I've drawn 3 lines on the windshield.
Why would you do that?
Notice how the middle line matches the horizon
she's
while we're flying.
She cute? Kinda cute.
This is the cruise attitude.
Oh, I should look at the thing, not at you. Okay.
And the upper one is the descent attitude.
Okay, got it, yeah.
Let's dig deeper into what that means.
Yeah, what does it mean?
Pull back gently on the yoke until the climb attitude line matches the horizon. Then maintain that attitude. According to your altimeter, we're gaining altitude. But we're losing airspeed, proving you can't avoid basic physics while making a climb.
True.
That's good. Keep working on it, you'll get better. Now, let's level back out.
Hang on. Oh, okay.
Our speed is increasing and our altitude is stable.
Good.
That's okay.
Your mom's okay. I mean, what?
Push gently on the yoke until the descent attitude line matches the horizon. Then maintain that attitude. As expected, with a nose-down attitude, our altitude is decreasing while our speed is picking up. Great. That's good. Keep working on it, you'll get better. Okay, bring us back to level flight.
Being like, if you just like flick the stick, it's so jerky. So you do have to be like very gentle.
I think a bit more practice may be a good idea. Try to make only small adjustments to your pitch to avoid overcorrection.
Okay. She's like, my God, Aaron. She's like, I'm like barely flicking the stick sometimes. I don't know. It's easier to like hold on to this and control the yoke that way. Like it's so. Oh my God. Oh no, is she gonna be? Oh, she's gonna be mean. Look at those scores. That's horrible. I mean, I understand the lesson. I just wasn't doing good. Alright, let's keep going. I don't know. We could always come back. Yeah, I think it was just like the amount of time I took to like level out and the little flicks of the stick that was like super jarring. Small rudder corrections. Okay. Yeah, so I think the rudders are the triggers. And then we're just gonna slightly use the left stick. Let's see. Probably shouldn't look at her this time.
For this lesson, we're going to use a line drawn on the windshield to indicate the crew's attitude. I've also added another dotted line to help you bank properly for left turns. Gently move the yoke to the left until the dotted line matches up with the horizon. Then maintain that bank. Keep working on it, you'll get better. Watch your altitude. It wasn't constant during the turn.
Oh, shut up.
Now, let's see you level back out. All right. For the next step, turning to the right, let's see.
Yeah, I'm playing with a controller because the flight control system doesn't work, Shane.
You can see a series of notches representing
I plug it in, it'll work for a few minutes, but then if I need to play with a menu or something, it'll screw up. So it's not actually fully compatible as it says it is. So yeah, I'm back in controller land here.
Notch to the right on the attitude indicator. Then maintain that 20-degree bank while remaining at the same altitude until I ask you to stop.
It sucks. Okay, so we're saying bank. Oh my God, that was super jarring. Yeah,
That's good.
That's better.
Keep working to maintain a constant altitude during the turn.
Well, I accidentally touched the rudder.
Great.
Yeah, that was a little better.
Small corrections on the yoke will lead to more accurate turns.
Okay, that was better. Not by choice. Yeah, so you can see here in the bottom left of the stream, like I have the whole flight control system here set up, but it doesn't work. I plug it in for a few seconds. I can maybe fly for a little bit, but then it'll tell me to like push a button and then it won't work. Or it'll ask me to go into a menu and it'll be like, you know, you can't do this. Yeah. I don't understand. I guess the right turn, or the turns weren't very good. I don't know. See, they're gonna teach us about RPM. Maintain a consistent cruise altitude, reduce and increase RPM. Oh, this is gonna be with the throttle, huh? Okay. What do you guys think? Should we plug the system back in for this one? Maybe it'll let us do it. I had given up on it. But what if it works? Or maybe we'll do it after training. How about that? Yeah, because training, it's going to be like, I'm going to have to unplug it every time I go to the next lesson. Final chance, though. Right? No. Let's save it for the final, like the free flight that we unlock at the end. Because, like, I already know, like, the yoke and the rudders and throttle and stuff like that. I know.
If you have the need for speed, then the throttle's for you.
I have the need
Full
for
control
speed.
over the power output of the engine. In the Cessna 172, that relates directly to the RPM displayed on the tachometer on the PFD. Pull back on the throttle to reduce RPM to 1800.
Oh, I was pulling back on the throttle in the fucking... Oh my god, I'm so stupid.
Look how your speed and altitude are also decreasing. Excellent. Okay, let's throttle back up to 2,400 RPM.
Well, I didn't actually go to 1,800.
Your speed is increasing now. As long as you maintain the same attitude, your altitude will keep climbing as well. Nice. That was excellent.
Oh, she said excellent.
With planes like this Cessna, it's common to have power targets defined in RPM.
This has got to be an A, right? Like, she said excellent. She didn't say like in a passive aggressive way. She wasn't like, you'll get better. Come on, it's got to be an A, right? 93%. We still got an A, but I mean... Maintain different attitudes, combine climbs, level flight, descents and turns, manage power settings. No, this is going to be really hard. This is going to be a lot. But yeah, you can see all the stuff. And it all lights up too. Looks really neat.
Maneuvering a plane through the air isn't a mystery to you anymore.
Cool.
Now it's time to test the skills you've learned. As you can see, we're cruising at 6,000 feet on a north heading of 360 degrees. Start by descending to 5,500 feet while maintaining a northerly heading. While descending, reduce throttle to avoid overspeed. If your speed is in the yellow section of the airspeed indicator, it means you are overspeeding. Reduce throttle to idle and pull gently on the yoke to slow down. While descending, reduce throttle to avoid overspeed. That's good. Now, climb to 6,000 feet and turn to a south heading. On the Cessna 172, you need full power to climb effectively.
South heading and 6,000 feet, right? It's so jarring.
That's good. The turn is good, but try to climb faster in the future.
Oh, shut up! I'm trying to be like gradual and
exercise.
Yeah, you didn't tell me I had to be quick.
180 degrees. Stay at 6,000 feet and adjust your airspeed to 80 knots. Go ahead and reduce your speed.
Right?
All right. You did well, but you can do better.
Wow, the sass, dude. No, that's gonna be like a B or C. Nah, she was mean. Like, you're going too slow. Well, you didn't say you wanted it fast. I thought she wanted like a calm flight, you know? And the rudders are really jerky if you're like, if you don't hold this gently or if you have hand tremors. Okay, we got a B though. Almost an A. So, okay, what was bad about the descent though? Maybe it was too fast? Or not fast. I feel like everything was too slow. And I didn't necessarily turn while climbing. I turned and then climbed. Like, I guess I could do it all in one maneuver. I thought it would be like more of the tutorial way, you know, like learning. Just like, okay, let's turn and then rise. Like, you know, do everything gently. Alright, what are we doing now? Every good flight starts on the ground. Engine cover, static port cover, pilot tube cover, chocks.
Hello. Today we're going to go over all the steps that precede turning on your engine. Those steps are essential to ensure your aircraft's integrity and that everything is in order for a smooth and seamless flight. First of all, stretch your legs a bit, and take a look at your aircraft and your surroundings. We never took much time to look at our aircraft from the outside, so take your time if you want to inspect it. You might have noticed some extra bits on your aircraft. These are the covers and chocks. Covers are installed when the plane is not in use and are meant to avoid damaging its sensitive parts. Chocks are there to immobilize the aircraft. You'll need to remove them before takeoff.
Alright, so we're going to take those out.
And we're done for the outside. Now that we're sure your aircraft is functional and ready to taxi, let's check the inside.
Baggage.
Let's get to the matter at hand.
What's the matter at hand?
You've been given an EFB, also referred to as an electronic flight bag. It's a tablet that stores critical flight information and is the ideal tool to prepare your flight plans and enhance your piloting experience. Open it and take a look. Feel free to follow a quick guided tour of its features.
Well, tell me how to do it. Oh my god, just like everything in this game, they're like... Oh, I had to... I'm sitting in her lap trying to figure out the... I'm pressing A. I don't know what you want me to do here, game. Okay. Yep. What's up, girl? Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, it's not like... Is there just a button to... I don't feel like this is the way to do this. Like, shouldn't it just be, like, activate that thing? Yeah, I can see this tutorial is going really well. You went to OpenFly? Yeah, I could see why, because... It won't let me go down. What's up, John? Is this a playing game? It is indeed. So far, it's not going very well, though. Like, I know I've activated this with, I've activated this with the flight control system here, but I've never done it using controller. And, like, notice, it's actually, like, tabbing on this, but, like, if you try to press a button, it doesn't recognize anything. So now the controller doesn't work. Electronic flight bag. I wonder if there's like a... Is there a way to like activate it? I can open her window? Really? Oh my god. I've got your nose. Okay. Oh, is that the AC? Yo, what's up, Barris? How you doing, man? Yeah, we're trying to get into this game. It's just very frustrating. Yeah, this isn't working, guys. Like, it's literally, you can see that I'm tapping on it. And it's just not doing anything. I've tried pushing every button. Let's see at the briefing. No. Like, it doesn't even say if there's like a shortcut, like a button I can press or something to activate it. Yeah, we're just gonna end that one. I don't know. This that seems pretty basic, guys. Like I feel like that shouldn't have passed like beta testing or something, or quality assurance, honestly. Like, you can't even interact with the tablet like you're supposed to. The electronic flight bag. Yeah, I gotta see. Which one? I gotta see on the pitch control, which is really weird that I didn't do very good on that one. Yeah, solo fight. Okay, let's try, like, I think I understand some of the pre-flight stuff, but let's see if they'll let me learn how to taxi. Holding lines, taxiway, center line, yeah.
Let's take a moment to talk about taxiing. Taxiing refers to moving the aircraft on the ground under its own power.
I can't find a cab off this airfield, you know what I mean?
To the hold short point on the edge
She's
of the
looking
runway.
at me.
Steering on the ground is managed through the rudder pedals. That's right, unlike driving a car, we turn by using our feet.
What? That's insane. We're not going to use the
With
wheel?
throttle idle, release your parking brake.
Yeah. Okay. RB and X. Oh my god.
Okay. Now, gently increase throttle to get the aircraft moving.
I'm scared. I don't want to increase it too much.
Add power to start taxiing.
Listen. I'm trying not to do too
Easy
much.
on your throttle.
Okay. Yeah, see?
Use your rudder pedal to turn left and enter the taxi.
Oh, left. I thought we were turning right. Oh, come on.
Increase throttle to gain forward momentum and then reduce RPM accordingly to match a fast walking speed while taxiing. Now, test the brakes. Watch your speed. Good. Brakes checked. Taxi to the next exit, then come to a stop. Remember to control your speed with throttle and brakes. See the crossing in front of us. Stop before it, as if traffic was coming off the runway. Watch your speed. Unfortunately, one of your wheels crossed out of the taxiway.
Well, maybe
Taxi to the next exit, then come to a stop.
because we were going...
Remember to control your speed with throttle and brakes. See the crossing in front of us. Stop before it, as if traffic was coming off the runway.
Yeah, it's not like super fast response. I'm gonna get the worst grade for this, dude. Because I just mashed the brakes right there. And now I'm going super slow, so I don't screw it up. Oh, she's gonna be so...
Unfortunately, one of your wheels crossed out of the taxiway.
What do you mean?
Alright, taxi to holding point Alpha 1 next. It's at the far end of the airport, near the head of runway 21. Stay as close as possible to the taxiway center, marked by the yellow line. And watch your speed. Watch your speed.
Your mom's speed. Oh yeah, we might accidentally take off if I go...
Watch your speed.
Watch your mom's speed. Oh, I am going really fast, yeah.
After the right turn, come to a stop before the hold short point, in prep for takeoff. Watch your speed.
I'm getting a C on this, dude. It's so bad. It's so difficult just to...
Alright, taxi to holding point Alpha 1 next.
It's like it lags, dude. Like you hold A and it's still like increasing speed. Like it doesn't make sense.
Marked by the yellow line. And watch your speed.
I wish she would give me a speed that she wants me to go. I am getting the worst grade for this, I guarantee it.
Watch your speed.
Yeah, are you seeing like how bad the lag is?
Watch your speed.
Yeah, maybe we just need to go play Flight Sim 2020.
Watch your speed.
Yeah, I think I like accidentally took off for a second there.
After the right turn, come to a stop before the hold short point, in prep for takeoff. Watch your speed.
I stopped just before the line. Oh, it's so stupid, dude. I'm gonna have to throttle up just to move forward like 2 inches.
That was good taxiing.
Oh, it's so
The
good.
next challenge will be to keep the aircraft under control while at full throttle for takeoff.
Okay. Oh, we're not doing it now. Okay, that's next lesson. Oh, this is gonna be bad. This is not F. Oh, it's a B? 62%'s not a B, I gotta tell you. In terms of like public school grade. With a C. Hey mom, I got all B's. Just don't look at the 62. What are we're in space now? There's nothing like the thrill of taking flight, yeah. Don't drink and fly.
There's an old saying I like, a mile of road will take you a mile. A mile of runway will take you anywhere.
Oh, that's so funny.
Takeoff isn't hard, but there are a few key points to remember. First, we always take off into the wind, which won't be an issue on a calm day like today. Second, before we enter a runway, we always make sure it's clear. Check to the right to see if a vehicle is on the runway. And to the left to make sure no other planes are approaching. Runway numbers are not arbitrary. Each number matches the first 2 number of the runway's compass bearing, rounded to the nearest 10 degrees. For example, a runway orientated towards the north would be numbered 36, which is 360 degrees on a compass.
Yeah.
Everything looks good, no cross traffic. Go ahead and taxi into position.
Oh yeah,
Now slowly taxi onto the runway and align the plane with the center line. Then stop your plane just after the number 21.
Oh, I need to be on that center line. It's not braking! Oh, I failed. Can we back it up?
Keep working on it. You'll get better. Alright, let's do this. Apply full power, and I'll walk you through the takeoff as we go.
Yeah, there's a delay on the throttle.
Use your rudder to stay on the center line.
Okay.
And keep pushing power until you reach 55 knots.
Five knots. Which gauge was that again? No, I'm just kidding. I would.
Now, gently pull back on the yoke.
Oh, beautiful takeoff.
And we're airborne.
Okay, climbing
Line
to
at the top of your instrument panel, so it's a couple of inches above the horizon. That'll pitch us up and set a good climb attitude.
Okay, 55.
Maintain 75 knots, and we'll reach our target altitude of 5,500 feet in no time. Focus on flying straight.
Yeah, I stalled out a little bit.
Use your rudders to remove the left yaw plane as when climbing. You can see your current yaw input by looking at the MFD's slip skid indicator.
You're telling me too many things. We're still climbing, girl. But she always wants me to climb like super fast or something. Maintain 75 knots. We did horrible at that.
Maintain 75
Yeah, I think I
knots
tilted up
and climb to
too much.
5,500 feet. Okay, 5,500 feet. You've reached your target altitude. Good job.
That's gonna be a B or a C. Ooh, landing. Yeah, at this rate, we're probably gonna crash a few times.
For this landing exercise, I want you to focus on the yoke only. We're close enough to the runway to land safely without adding any throttle.
Okay.
Maintain a speed of around 65 knots. Pitch down if you're going too slow. Pitch up if you're too fast. Keep your airspeed at 65 knots. When you're 10 feet above the runway, it's time to flare. To flare means to raise the nose of the aircraft to slow your descent for a softer landing, but without ever leveling off or climbing. The main landing gear will touch down before the nose wheel does. We're coming up on flare height. Resist the temptation to pull back. Now, focus on the end of the runway and pull back slightly on the yoke to aim the nose just above it.
Pretty damn good
now,
landing.
Apply the brakes progressively to slow us down and bring the plane to a stop. Use rudder pedals to stay on the center line. Well done, but there's room for improvement.
Oh!
Keep in mind that approaching the runway at the right speed
I was a
is
little...
key to a good landing.
I came in like a little diagonal, but then I like leveled out. It was a pretty good landing. It's not amazing. I've done better landings, but also these controls are weird, and the lag is not helpful either. Yeah, B. Flare the aircraft. Yeah, that was a little difficult. Because I didn't realize how softly you have to touch that stick. Like, it would be easier if I was using... Oh, if I had like a flight control system on my desk, and if that were compatible with the game, Oh man, that would be something. But I guess I don't have that, or maybe it just doesn't work. I don't know. It's, you know, if only Turtle Beach had some sort of apparatus that could mount to my desk that I could plug into the Xbox that I could use right now. If only I could be using that. Wait, we're doing throttle management again. Okay. So yeah, that one was just focusing on the yoke, and now we're gonna focus on the throttle. Oh.
In the first part of this landing exercise, I want you to stay on the glide path by using the throttle. You can make small corrections with the yoke to stay aligned with the runway. Smooth action on the throttle is key for remaining on the correct glide path. If you find yourself too high, reduce your power. If you're too low, increase it. Remember though, always make soft corrections. You don't want to overcompensate. Now you can use the elevator to land. Reduce throttle to idle. Now,
Okay. I was having a hard time lining it up. I don't know, for some reason it was not lined up.
in the first part of this landing exercise, I want you to stay on the glide path by using the throttle. You can make small corrections with the yoke to stay aligned with the runway. Smooth action on the throttle is key for remaining on the correct glide path. If you find yourself too high, reduce your power. If you're too low, increase it.
Got it.
Remember though, always make soft corrections. You don't want to overcompensate. Now you can use the elevator to land. Reduce throttle to idle. Now, focus on the end of the runway and pull back slightly on the yoke to aim the nose just above it. Nice. Now, apply the brakes to slow us down and bring the plane to a stop. You did well, but you can do better.
Yeah, that means it's a B. But there's like lag. I'm like holding X as hard as I can, and it's like, yeah, I don't know. I want to go back. Let me see how many lessons there are, cuz I'm kind of done with this, but if we're almost done. Oh my god, there's two more and then we do free flight. Or solo flight, as it were. Yeah, tomorrow's a big day. I believe Indiana Jones is now scheduled to arrive tomorrow by 8 p.m. But we'll see. Because, you know, sometimes... Well, I don't know. It says it's nearby, so actually it should be here tomorrow. Yeah. So if that does come in, we'll do an unboxing.
Used to say, the best part of flying is landing in one piece. Today, you're in charge of bringing us in for a safe landing.
Okay.
And I've already set us up in landing configuration at 65 knots with 20 degrees of flaps. Keep your aim point on the runway threshold. When you're 10 feet above the runway, it's time to flare.
Okay, now we can maintain 65 knots. Okay. Yeah, I feel like with a stick, it's like constantly jolting between like 60 something knots, 68, 69, 65, 64, like I can't like hold it perfectly steady, like it's so finicky. Like it's such a small position that you'd have to like hold that. Yeah, do a barrel roll. You think she'd like that if I did that? I'd do a barrel roll and then land like a boss. Oh no, I think we're coming in too low.
500. Stall. Stall.
Yeah, I'm descending too quickly. I started. Yeah. Nah, that wasn't a crash. That was a landing. that was like a helicopter landing. That was so vertical. All right.
My first instructor used to say, the best part of flying is landing in one piece.
Yeah, what happened to him? Did you kill him or something?
Today,
is he dead?
You're in charge of bringing us in for a safe landing. And I've already set us up in landing configuration at 65 knots with 20 degrees of flaps.
20 degrees of flaps.
Keep your aim point on the runway threshold. When you're 10 feet above the runway, it's time to flare.
You think she knows how good of a pilot I am in Grand Theft Auto? I can land on like the tallest building in the game. I can land a private jet on the helipad. Like, I'm pretty freaking good. I've stolen so many planes. You think she'd be mad if I looked at her the whole time? Like Paul Walker in Too Fast, Too Furious? Just like looking at the girl instead of driving the car? Except he's like perfect at driving the car. She says 10 feet from the runway. We live life a square mile at a time. Yep, there you go. Oh, we get a little off on the runway. I'm gonna hit the tree. So it's I don't understand if they want me to start the landing procedure as soon as we're starting, or do we just kind of coast for a little bit? Like,
my first instructor used to say, the best part of flying is landing in one piece. Today, you're in charge of bringing us in for a safe landing. And I've already set us up in landing configuration at 65 knots with 20 degrees of flaps. Keep your aim point on the runway threshold. When you're 10 feet above the runway, it's time to flare.
or is it a quarter mile at a time? Is that how? Is that the quote? I haven't seen the movie in like, I don't know, like 10 or 20 years. I don't know. The first one. First one's really good, but like the one I rewatch is Too Fast, Too Furious. That's the real banger. It's a quarter mile at a time? Yeah, there we go. Oh man, Airplane's such a good movie. Such a good one. Oh, I think, yeah, we're doing a little too crazy here. Yeah, now we're doing too much. This is going to be interesting, I'll tell you that. This is going to be really interesting.
Reduce throttle to idle. Now, focus on the end of the runway and pull back slightly on the yoke to
Little
your
rough.
nose just above it.
Little rough.
Nice. Now, apply the brakes progressively to slow us down and bring the plane to a stop.
I almost flipped the plane with the rudders.
To stay on the center line.
I'm applying the brakes. I'm holding X, dude.
You did well, but you can do better.
That's a B.
Keep in mind that approaching the runway at the right speed is key to a good landing.
Yeah, I gotta say, this was not very fun. I have to say. I think there's a lot. I think there's issues with the game, there's issues with the controls, and then there's issues with this flight control system not working with the game properly. And I don't think it's Turtle Beach's fault. Because it's like, it works fine. Until you get in the game. Okay, so takeoff and landing, downwind. Left-hand traffic pattern from the downwind leg to final approach. Traffic patterns, also called circuits or paths, to be followed on takeoff and landing, allowing air traffic to move in and out of airports safely. Each part of the pattern is referred to as a leg. Well, I don't play by the rules, so I kind of just... I make my own rules. Alright, so what are we doing here?
Okay, we're currently flying on the downwind leg, at the standard traffic pattern altitude of 6,000 feet. It's a flight path parallel to the landing runway, but in the opposite direction. In downwind,
so we're gonna spin around?
For landing. That means setting your speed and flaps configuration. We are passing the end of the runway, so go ahead and reduce RPM to 1700. It will help you to slow you down to 80 knots and begin your descent. The flaps provide extra lift at the expense of additional drag. This extra lift allows flying at a lower airspeed. Flaps allow for smoother and shorter landings. Go ahead and extend 10 degrees of flaps, all while maintaining current speed.
I don't think I know how to... How do I do the flaps? 10 degrees? Okay, 10.1 is gonna have to be close enough, lady. Oh, okay.
Turn left onto the base leg.
Listen! She wants me to sit here and play with the flaps until we get it perfect. Dude, it legit won't go to 10%.
Turn to the base leg when the end of the runway is at a 45-degree angle behind us.
Was that a plane? Did we... Or a leg? Or not a leg, a mountain?
Try to keep our speed around 75 knots.
What are we doing right now?
Keep an eye on the runway as we get ready for our final turn. Turn left onto final.
Oh, okay, now we're turning left. Okay. My God.
Make your left turn onto final.
We lost so much altitude.
Make your left turn onto final. Keep a stabilized approach with 65 knots airspeed and prepare for landing.
500.
Use throttle and flaps as required to adjust the glide slope.
Stall. 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 Stall.
Yeah, we're crashing. So, I'm sitting here messing with the stupid flap
Keep
thing.
a stabilized approach with 65 knots airspeed and prepare for landing.
Cause it doesn't want to go to 10%. What's up, Miss Rim?
As required to adjust the glide slope.
Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink.
500.
Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink.
We're gonna hit some trees. Oh, okay.
Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink.
Yeah, this is botched.
Don't sink. 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 Don't sink.
Yeah, fuck it. I'm just
You need
gonna
to stay in
dive
the
down.
pattern for the sake of this exercise. Keep a stabilized approach with 65 knots airspeed and prepare for landing.
Yeah, it's like
Use
I
throttle
like
and
these
flaps as
games.
required to adjust
I'm
the
just
glide
having a
slope.
hard time playing on controller when I have a flight control system sitting right in front of me, and that doesn't want to work with this game either.
Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink.
So I've got no issue with the game. I'm just having trouble learning it. Because I've played it. You know, I've played every version of the game in the past.
Don't sink. Don't sink.
Played 2020, played all the ones in the 90s, played Flight Sim X.
Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink.
Yeah, we're doing really bad.
Don't sink.
It's just really hard to play with a controller.
Don't sink. Don't sink.
I don't think we're even lined up with the runway. Yeah.
Apply the brakes and stop the plane. Keep a
She
stabilized
said
approach
stop the
with
plane.
65 knots airspeed.
Fuck
and
right
prepare for
off
landing.
into the sun.
Use use throttle and flaps as required to adjust the glide slope.
Don't sink, 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 don't sink.
Stall. 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 Stall.
Apply the brakes and stop the plane.
Yeah, and there's some lag too when you're using the throttle and even the brake. There's a lot of lag.
That was all right. A little more practice will help your accuracy.
And I wasn't noticing lag when I was using this flight control system, but it was a little finicky, and I wished I could have, you know, tinkered with some of the fine-tunement, but you can't do it because it won't work in the menus. Like, I can't use it to control any of these menus here. Yeah, that was damn. Yeah, we didn't even do the left turn. I think the game like reset and made me like, they were like, forget this left turn business. Like, they were like, forget it. Enjoy your flight. So what, just like take off and land all by myself? All by myself like a big boy? Oh my god, she's not even with me in the plane. Alright, I'm gonna plug in the controls.
Time. Your first solo flight. I'll be watching from the ground, in radio contact if you need me, but something tells me you won't. Your goal is to complete Sedona's left-hand traffic pattern on your own. Remember everything we covered in our previous sessions, and you'll be just fine.
Something tells me I don't know how to use the radio.
On the other side.
Wait, what? Huh? Are we? Dude, what? Did it turn off the engine? What? What is happening? Is it the... Something's like... Okay. Oh, now it's working for some reason. Yeah, like the throttle was being weird. Alright. Yeah, dude, I had to like turn it off and turn it on multiple times. I had to reset this plane like it's my Wi-Fi, dude. Oh, okay.
Don't sink.
No, I'm trying to... Oh my god, I'm trying to like...
Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink.
No. Whatever. Oh, sorry. Yeah, it's like... It's... Yeah, dude, it's reacting so... Dude, it's reacting wrong! It's reacting so slow. It's lagging!
Stay in the pattern for the sake of this exercise.
Dude, it's lagging! That's why I can't do a turn right. It's not responsive. Like, I'm turning, and then, like, it starts turning after I've been turning. Like, it's not happening gradually. It's like, it lags. Yeah, I'm not even at the... I don't know if they wanted me to be higher. Yeah, look, I'm already, dude, I already leveled up. Yeah, it's lagging, dude. It is lagging. Because I had already leveled out, dude. I had already leveled out the wheel, and it was like, hey, you want to turn for like 10 more years? You want to die? Yeah, this is lagging really bad. It's... I don't know. I might need to try this on 2020 and see if it's the game. See, here's the airfield. Yeah, and because I can't go into the menu and tinker the controls because it won't let me, we can't fix anything. Okay, how do we do the flaps? I don't actually know. Let's see, can we look around? No, hang on. Nope. Hello? Hello? What are we doing? Where is the flaps? Yeah, this lag is killing me, dude. Look at that. It's doing a nosedive for no reason. I was turning, not nosediving. Oh my god. This game's a freaking nightmare. Hey, can we get the camera like normal? Yeah, the camera's like slightly off to the side. I can't even see my controls anymore. I can't even see the controls. I'm trying to push buttons. Oh my god. I'm so done with this game. It's lagging really bad. Let's see if it... And there's no like... Because I didn't... Oh my god, I had to... Is that it? It was the right stick that was... Hello? Okay, let's not do that. Alright. Let's keep it normal here. is happening? Dude! Okay, so first off, the throttle is like broken right now. I have no idea what's happening. Okay, I'm gonna try to... Let's try to... Just do a gentle little turn. Yeah, I think I'm gonna save my money and return this flight stick thing.
500.
Wait, what happened to the throttle, dude? We're... What happened, dude? Dude, it's not responding to anything. What is happening? It all turned off, dude. So it's supposed to be all the way like this. Dude, it's going down. It's going down like crazy. It's not responding to anything. What if I put it this way? Dude, the engine is just fucking turning off, dude. I had to restart the engine. Okay, I'm gonna quit stalling, fine. Okay, okay, fuck. This is gonna be really rough. Yeah, because I was like reaching over there. Now. Yeah, it's lagging, dude. And this is on Xbox. Like, I'd be like, fair enough if it was happening on PC or something, you know? Yeah, dude, it's... Fuck this landing, dude. I just want to be done with the game. Alright. Oh my god. Yeah, it's lagging again. Dude, it's like... I didn't even turn, and it's like... Like this stupid game. The controller doesn't work, the game doesn't work. I'm doing fucking loop-de-loops. No, that's it for me. I don't know. None of this works. It's going back in the box. It's going back in the box. I am unplugging this. Yeah. This is being returned. Yeah.
Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink.
I'm gonna show you guys how easy it is to mount and actually unmount from your desk should you not want to buy this, you know?
Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink.
So easy. Actually full screen. Yeah, look at that. You can just take this right off your desk and
Don't sink. 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 Don't sink.
then with
Don't sink. Don't sink.
this right here,
Don't sink. Don't sink.
the little button to release it. Throttle comes right, that comes right off, and then you can just put this back in the bag or in the box. And simple as that. You can be done with the Turtle Beach flight control system that does not work with this game. It's kind of unclear to know who to blame. I think it's a fine product by Turtle Beach, but I also think this game has issues with lag, this game has issues with controls, and just a lot of it's not working. So yeah, we're gonna call it.
Don't sink. 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 Don't sink.
Call it there for tonight. I don't know. I like flight simulator games, and I'm usually quite good at them. It's a little frustrating to learn when the controls are being weird, and when you're trying to work with some new hardware, and it's not working, and the game's not receiving it. It seems to work well outside the game. Once again, I did the firmware updates, so like everything theoretically should have been fine, and it just wasn't working. And you know, you do need to be able to like tinker with the controls a little bit and get things running. So once again, I want to thank Xbox, Asobo Studios, and Keymailer for providing a code to cover this game on the channel. First impressions are not very good. I think Flight Sim 2020 was good. I put some hours in on that, and I had some fun. But this one, I don't know, it just seems like there's a lot of controller issues with it. And if we actually pull it up on Steam, it's already got mixed reviews on Steam, over 7,000. Full of bugs. Yeah, it's oof. Yeah, a lot of thumbs down. Fix your game. Yeah, a lot of people are very upset. I could see why. I definitely wouldn't. I guess if I'm being honest, I probably wouldn't recommend this game in its current state. I would say wait or just play Flight Sim 2020. I think that game was in perfect shape. And I was curious why they wanted to make a new game, but they were rather insistent that they needed to make a new game so that they could add all these career modes and all this new stuff and, you know, sort of update the game. But even off in the horizon, it's flickering. I mean, there were screen tearing issues, and this is on Xbox. Like, that's hardly ever happened. I don't know. It's very unusual. So, anyway, I want to thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. The plane's just flying itself. Who cares? And subscribe to the channel. Ring that notification bell so you don't miss out on future videos. I guess sometime tomorrow we're going to check out Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. So stay tuned for that. I'll get the collector's edition in. We'll do an unboxing and maybe some gameplay. Probably tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening, something like that. So thank you for watching. Take care. Be safe. Have a good one. Bye.